Richard. I'm keeping
Hi, I'm Christy.
Okay, our trending topic is going to be about why is letting people go so hard.
Why it is or used to be, because now I don't care.
No, why is letting people go hard?
Okay, so general. Okay, so what could be some of the things that makes it hard to let go?
To me, what make it hard to let somebody go is the type of heart you have. And it depends on the person that you're letting go or the people that you're letting go. Because, for instance, like me, growing up in high school for my 4 years, I had a group and it was a lot of us. Like we had a group and whatever, and it was this one person that tripped the group out. Like this person was just not good for us.
Want me to say the name?
No.
Okay.
This person was not good for us or whatever, and it broke us up like really bad. And this person led another person to be somebody that who she wasn't really is. And I think it just comes with like a heart thing on why it's so hard to let somebody go. Because it's like you, like it's really you that gotta let go. Like it could be, like for an example, why you? Y'all feel? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like why you? Like dang, like you out of all people.
Yeah, like you was my person, like
you was my person. So now I gotta let you go. I think another thing that will make it hard for us is to not want to, and
that's the heart thing though, because it all
like,
involves your heart. Like
not just
you not the person that wants to let somebody go. It could be somebody who have a heart of, dang, it hurt, but I don't care to let you go. Like it hurt, but bye. But then you go find somebody that it hurts, and I don't want you to go.
I also think it's the memory thing too. The memories that come with that person.
Yeah, like years of experience of us together, like our bond, years of our bond, years of you know my family, I know your family, years of you just being a good friend to me, period.
And it's just not even friends, it's family too. You gotta let go.
Yeah,
like
or relationships.
It's basically it's not really like giving up on the person. It's really letting go. Like when you let go, it's not saying I give up. It's saying it's out of my control now. I can't do this no more. So I just feel like that's what it is.
It's like having a rope around your neck and you the only person that can pull it off of you. Like they pulling it only because you're giving them the leeway. But once you got the strength to fight back and finally get that rope off of you, it's like now you have a breather. Now you have more room. Now you have space. You know, you finally fought back and you now breathing. But the person that was holding you back was the person you also loved. So at the same time, you low-key didn't want to go. But yeah.
Okay. Our next question is pros and cons of letting somebody go.
Okay. So pros of letting somebody go is basically what I was saying about holding on to the rope. You can finally breathe. You can finally do you. You can finally move on. You can finally just become this new person that you never knew that you could be. Now, the cons of letting somebody go, I won't really say it's cons, but we could just say it hurt because it's not really no cons if they just kept wearing you down. If they kept breaking you apart. If they kept making you to somebody you did not know you was. Like, just shaping you into somebody you're not supposed to be. Or, I don't really call it a con because it's pros. I let you go and now I've evolved.
For me, y'all know I'm sensitive. Anybody know me, I'm a sensitive person. Some pros for letting somebody go for me is your sanity that you get to keep. The heart, your pure heart, your character, your personality, you get to keep now. Being happy is another thing. And like what she said, that fresh breath of air now. I feel like it's a con of letting somebody go because I feel like the con in it, you can't love that person the way you could no more. Like you can't love that person the way you used to.
But that falls under the category.
I'm not done. I feel like the con is now you're no longer in my life. I can love you from a distance, but now it's not like, say if I have a dinner party or a close like little brunch, you're not a part of that no more. Like that's why I feel like the con is at not having that bond with you anymore, that relationship, or you period in my life no more, because that's still a con. Like, to me, that's still a con. Like, some people it may not be, but to me, that's a con, because if you was somebody I wanted for the rest of my life to be in my life, that's a con to me. It's like I lost somebody that I wanted to be there. That was, even though you wasn't good for me, I still wanted you there. So that's me.
Well, another question is, why do you feel like it's harder to keep the person more than it is to let them go?
For me, the reason why it's harder the reason why it takes so long for me to keep a person in my life than letting them go is because I don't want to call me being delusional, but I be trying to see past what you did to me or what you did
That's
in my
not
life.
delusion.
That's why I say I don't want to call myself delusional, because I'm trying to like see the good in you. You know, when you see somebody, you see they got potential, and you like, I'm not gonna give up on this person. That's why I feel like it's like me keeping them longer than to let them go as quick, because like I see something. I want to keep you around because I see something. Like, I don't want to let you go because you somebody. I feel like you can be something good in my life. Another thing for me is the reason why I keep people around, because I believe in second chances. Like, just like God give us so many chances, I feel like other people deserve it. I feel like we shouldn't give up on people or let somebody go so easy just because they did one thing or two things. Because if that was the case, all of us should be dead. Like, no grace, no mercy from God at all. Cause we done things time after time after time after time. It's like God have no limit with us. So I feel like that's why it is for me. How about you?
Yeah. I mean, me now, I'm at the point where, like, if you hurt me, bye-bye. Like, because if you was a person like how I was, like, I'm forgave, ouch, forgave, ouch, forgave. Sometimes you get to a point where you just not gonna keep letting nobody try you. You're not gonna keep letting nobody hurt you. It's just like she said, you say, oh, but we do stuff to hurt God. It's just like as if God is saying, I'm right here, but you keep going to alcohol, you keep going to this, you keep going to that, but I'm right here. But it's the same thing with us. Like, I'm right here as a friend, but you keep hurting me, but you going to other people, but they keep hurting you, but I didn't hurt you not one time. I just feel like why it's harder to like keep them the past me. The reason why it hurted me to like keep them, like I had to keep them because like I was very big on like friendships, family, relationships, all of that. Like, I'm just a person where I just can't let you go. Like, you could hurt me, but I want you to know that it's genuine love out there. Like me. Like, I want you to, even when I do end up letting you go, I want you to know that you had somebody in your corner. You had somebody who did this and that, the third for you. You had somebody that when you go out and be like, no, I never had nobody do this. But you think about me because I was that person. But now you shaped and you molded me to not be that person. I'm not saying I became nonchalant. I'm not saying I became evil, cold-hearted. I became aware. I became clear-minded. I became more knowledge. Like, I know how to move. I know how to maneuver with certain things and certain people. I know what I'm looking at. Sometimes you know what you're getting into, but you don't care. I call it like blindsided. Now I'm more open-minded. Now I see things more clearly. So, yeah.
But even with that clearness, you could see broadens there, and this person don't care. Like,
but you still have like a blind side because of love and careness.
yeah, that's some point aspect that's true, but some stuff you really see. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like you actually like me. I see it, but I don't want to like accept it.
Exactly.
I think that acceptance thing is what be so hard for people to do.
Exactly.
It's accepting that this how you really is. Like, dang, like you, like what you be saying? You like it's really you, cuz.
Yeah, like is it really you, cuz? Like, what's up, cuz?
Yeah, it's like that. Like, you out of all, like, if for the ones that's watching us that don't know the bond between us two, but the ones that do, y'all understand what I'm about to say. If she was a person I had to let go for the rest of my life, ain't no way I'm gonna try to just let her go my one try. No, she's gonna stick until I know like this not gonna be her. But if it have to be a God thing and I have to go like this, that's gonna hurt somebody like to the core. Like you have that person that wasn't just your friend. Mind, she's my blood sister. But before we established that sister relationship, we established that friendship. So even though like when the sister part get mad at us at each other, we have that friendship that will keep us like let's talk this out because we established that friend first. So like I think that would be so hard for people. Like I can't let you go. Like this isn't my person. Like you're not gonna know. So that's why I think a lot of people have a hard time of letting somebody go too, rather keeping them than letting them go.
Yeah.
So now, how can we apply God into letting somebody go?
Well, for a long time, I used to be like, God, why me? God, why this? God, why? God, why? Like, what? But now I can faithfully and happily say that when I let somebody go and then God is in the midst, I sit and I pray. I ask God, not the why. No, I asked him, I pray this exact prayer, and I pray it every year. Once a year, I just told my mama, and she was like, you do? And I do it every year. This prayer is, God, whoever is for me, keep them in my life. Whoever is not for me, reveal them, reveal their truth, reveal their colors, and separate me from them, even if it hurts. Let me be able to take that hurt, and because I know you will never give me more than I can bear. Let them go by their way, let me go by mine. Let the love still be there. But I pray that prayer every time because I could go into a new year and I say, oh, new Christy, new mindset, new soul, new this, new that. But I still got that baggage that's along with me, not knowing it was that baggage because of the love, the blind side. So I say, when I pray this prayer, when I be like, God, let them go, let them leave me, let them be for who they're for, and bring the ones closer to me who are for me. That's when I mean new me. When I'm getting this new year, I need new friendships. I need this or the new friendship I'm in that's still there. I need me and that girl to be tighter than ever and keep God centered. It's like having God centered in a relationship. You can have him centered in a friendship. You can have him centered into his sisters. When God is involved, it's stronger than ever. It's the best relationship you could ever ask for. It's the best. You could go to sleep thinking about it like, oh, I got me a friend. I got me a sister. I got me a man. But it's God that's in the middle. I love that God to be in the middle. Like it's so pure. Like it's purity. I love it. It's joy. It's no more pain. Like I used to be like, God dang, I used to do this and that, the third for this person, and they really switched up on me like that. But then I looked at it as if they didn't have a friend like me. I was able to, before they did what they did, they was able to experience a friend like me. Even though we're not friends no more, I gave you that me, you know? But now I'm able to like, you hurt me? Okay. And give it to God.
Okay, me. How can I apply God into letting somebody go? There's a verse in the Bible that talks about us not knowing the plans that God has for us. I will use that Bible verse. When God puts somebody in your life, they're either a blessing, a lesson, or either a blessing or a lesson. And yes, it's hard knowing that. Like, I don't know if this person is to be my blessing or my blessing. But how we can apply God is praying. Pray with the purity in your heart. Like, remove the flesh, because the flesh gonna do what it want to do, which is do sin. And we're not trying to be with flesh. We're trying to be a spirit. Pray with a purity in your heart. With like, when you release this person, don't pray against them, pray for them. Even when they're not in your life. And some people that you do let go, they're still in your life, you just don't mess with them the same. But allow your heart and your mind, your soul and spirit to come in one. Because whenever you see that person again, you don't want to think evil thoughts of them. Oh, dang, you did me like this. No, because that's not of God. Be Christ-like when you do something when it's out of your control now. And I can hear it now. When God do stuff, it hurts. Yeah, it do. It do hurt when God do stuff. But I'd rather God to do it than me, because it's gonna take too long, and I'm gonna end up in a place where I'm in a hole now. Like, how do I get myself out of here? But God watching like me the whole time. I'm trying to tell you, I gave you signs. I done this. I done that, and it's like I'd rather God to do it, because with me it's gonna take too long, and I'm not trying to wait too long to somebody like to destroy me. Once somebody is destroyed, you is destroyed. Like, now you're trying to get back right with God, get your mind back, get your heart back. You're trying to look at ways like, what did I do to mess this up? Like, why is me? You're gonna start blaming yourself when it's not. Well,
And I read this quote.
It is some partials is our fault when we hurt, because we should have known better. And when you know better, you do better. And that's why I said some parts are our fault. The other part is not, because we're trying to be like Christ. We're trying to forgive people. We're trying to take people back. We're trying to save people. But we got to remind, yes, we're going to be Christ-like, but we're not Christ. Christ can do all the rest of it. We're just trying to be like him, his image, to show people who Christ is really like. So I feel like applying God is the key to it all. Like, keeping God in the midst of every single thing. I know it's a quote that says a family that prays together stays together. I feel like you should do that with anybody, not just family, friendship, relationship, anybody. Pray together, you stay together. And that thing is so true. Like, when you pray together, ain't no demon, ain't no devil, ain't no obstacle, anything that can get in. Yeah, I'm so sick. But yeah, on a real note, y'all, like, keep God first.
And it was this quote I saw, and I would live it to this day. I think I saw it like a few weeks ago or something. It was like, when God replaces what was took from you, what he replaces you with, you will forget what was took from you. And I will forever love that quote, because it's like saying, and it was a picture. It was Jesus holding a big bear behind him, and the little girl had like a small bear, but it was broke. And she was like, God, can you fix this bear? It's not just a small bear. Can you fix this bear? He's like, put the bear down. But God, I love this bear. Like, it's my favorite bear. It's my bear. But she don't know what's behind him is much bigger, much greater, much joy. What's going to make you happier? So she's like, you see her just like, God, I want this though. You holding on to what's small, but what God has behind his back is much bigger than what you showing me to his face. So I always look at it as a new opportunity, a new this, a new that. Like, I don't look at things how I used to look at them. Now everything I look at is God has a reason for why he did what he did, or what he has a reason for what he's about to do, for what he's doing. So yeah, that quote and that picture will forever stick with me.
God's still working on me, because I don't know how to let people go. That thing too hard for me. Like, I don't know how to let people go. Like, I'd rather keep you than let you go. Like, God working on me with that. I don't know. Like, my family would tell y'all, I'm the most tolerable person. Like, I will tolerate you to the fullest. Like, you could call me out my name. You could disrespect me. You could do whatever, and I'm gonna tolerate you. Even though I ain't gonna lie to y'all. One person this year, like, really, really, really got me out my body, and it hurted me to the core, because ain't no way I would have talked to you like that. Like, I don't care how mad I am, I wouldn't talk to you like that. And for me to get out my body, that would hurt me, because ain't no way you just brought me out my body like that. And you're supposed to be somebody that know me, somebody that's close to me.
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so that's me. Y'all pray for me, because I still need to let some people go that not supposed to be with me now. So.
Now, forgiveness, that's going to be the next topic, because God's still working on me with that. Because, yeah.
The next topic is whatever God placed on my heart.
Because I can let you go, but I don't mean I forgive you. You know?
But supposed to forget.
That's why I say he's working on me.
Anyway.
So that's it with Christy.
and spiritual.
We'll see y'all the next round.